Hello there. Okay, so plan for tonight is to look at the episode storage. So previously I had episodes working and I could view them on the command line and through the web interface. And they consist of a host and some participants, and then a topic. So either a topic that's been chosen or a list of potential topics that could be used. That was all cool. I got it working with Postgres. I think I got it working with the file system as well, but I need to move it over to the new storage abstraction. And this might be a little bit more interesting, or might not be, we'll find out. It might be more interesting though because it uses other tables as well. It uses the hosts and participants and so on. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, so I guess the plan is really just to create the interface we need for various operations on the episode. So things like getting the current one, if there is one, or replacing parts of it. So basically just implementing these commands we have. Using the new storage interface. So I'll create the type class for it and then I'll start to implement. I'll start to fill it out and implement the bits that we need as we go. So this stuff can go. So there's marshalling and unmarshalling. I guess this was the old file-based approach. Yeah, I think it was. So that's all. It's all going to go. I'm just going to do it differently. But let me start with a type class. And I can't remember where I put these before. Did I put it in here? Yes, I did. Okay. So I'm going to have a new class which is episode storage. So class episode storage of X, where, and then I don't know what we're going to do with it. We'll have something. I guess one thing we want to do is load an episode. And that's going to go from X to maybe an episode, because there might not be one defined. And we'll export that. Can I do it with an action? There we go. Trying to get better at using the code lens stuff and the code actions. Okay. So now I guess if I go back to main for a second, I had this storage and I'm going to add episode storage to it and then import that. And that's going to create all sorts of havoc. So I can't call run out with either Postgres or file storage because they don't implement episode storage. So here in the Postgres storage, we've got instances for topic and for cast, but I also need an instance for episode storage. PostgreSQL storage, where, and then we'll just import that. And then it will fill it in for me. Add placeholders. Okay, cool. Load episode of, actually the way I've been writing it is just load episode prime. And then we're going to find that. Oh, wow, lots of stuff. So load episode prime goes from a connection, apparently. No, it doesn't go from a connection. It's going to be, it is a connection. That's what this thing is. Is it? Wait a second. I have something for adding an episode. But it's the old It's the old code. Okay. Might still be useful. Okay, the type of things are for this is going to go from PostgreSQL storage. PostgreSQL storage, and I've realized I've fucked it up a little bit because it's not maybe an episode, because I won't be able to run it. It'll be IO of maybe an episode. So back to here, I just fix it up. Okay. So how do we load an episode? Somewhere I got this, and I can connect. I think I already created a table, like I had some data. I no longer have the data. I no longer have a table for this. Okay. Create table episodes. Nope. Okay, so I don't have that at all. I need to write it. So if I go back to here and have a look at what I had previously when I was adding an episode, I had 3 tables. I had the episodes table, and then the episode participants and the episode suggested topics. Right. Did I create any SQL files? I did not. Are there any SQL files? Well, that's not super useful. But I guess it's better than nothing. So create table if, no, I don't know why it has to be so shabby. And this is episodes. And it's got an ID, which is a serial. I think. Yes. I will support multiple episodes, even though I'm only going to have one active at a time. And what else did it have? It had host ID and selected topic ID. So host ID is int. And can I say references? I haven't written SQL for ages. Host.id. Don't know if that's the correct syntax. Funny, I just haven't written any SQL for quite a long time now. And then selected topic ID is an int, and it references topics ID. Pretty sure that's not going to work, but let's give it a go. SQL, blah, 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 pipe in schema. SQL schema. Schema host does not exist. Right, because it references people, not hosts. Okay. I think that's what I call the table. Host, participants, people, and topics. Good. Asking if people does not exist. Okay, that's not how it is referencing. Find the window. Here we go. PostgreSQL references. Promote brackets. Don't see why. I think my use of dot would be much tidier. Is that going to work? Maybe there is no unique constraint matching given keys for reference table people. Really? It's not what I expect to be doing at this point. Have a look at people. ID. Oh, the name has got unique constraint, but the ID does not. It's funny you say serial and it doesn't give a unique constraint. Okay, I could say host name, I guess, because there is that constraint. Just want to see if that works. I mean, no, but for pointless reasons. Let me just grab that and paste it. Yes, I'm sure I want to paste it. Yes, I said it was an int, but it's not an int, it's text. I guess the correct thing would be to add a uniqueness constraint on the ID, but anyway. Okay, so we've got the name in there. What's in topics? Oh, how do I add a uniqueness constraint? Just by creating an index? Or can I alter the thing? Alter the table, alter table. Rename constraint? No. Add table constraint. It's not super useful. Give an example. Unique. Column constraint unique. Alter table blah. Give an example. I don't want table constraint though, it doesn't make sense. Okay, I'm not going to bother. I'm going to bother. No, I'm not. So I'm going to do this so that host name is text representing the people table, and the selected topic is text, and it won't reference anything. So when you add a topic to an episode, it doesn't have to exist in the topics table. And if you delete it from topics table, it'll continue to exist here. Because it's the topic. I think it should be fine. Okay, so I just Drop table episodes. I just want to check that running from the schema works. Looks good, I think. Okay, looks kind of correct. Looks correct enough that I can start using it. So when we had listing something, we had stuff a little bit like this. So load episode, given the DB, I done wrong. It's not postgresql storage, postgresql storage. There we go. So we will select it's not going to be name, is it? It's going to be, we don't care about the ID, but we do care about the host and the sorry, we care about the host and we care about the selected topic. Okay, and what does that give us? That's just adding it. I have nothing to in here to load it again. Okay. To have examples of selecting stuff. I'm only selecting single fields at a time. Okay. Right, so we're going to select host and select topic from episodes where nothing. I'll just say limit 1, even though there should only be 1 in there. And we don't need this list, which I think, does that make it? Oh, that's an error. Why is the LSP not containing? Okay, here. Load episode is not a visible method of class episode storage. Am I not importing it properly? I am not importing it properly. Okay, now that error's gone away, hopefully. Yep, that one's gone away. Okay, good. This is what I want. Okay, so. No. What's the type of query underscore? It was connection query there, and then IO list results. And the error here is pretty much connection with type that. Okay, so what's inside PostgreSQL storage? Get DB. So how did I reference it before? I called it S, and then I called s.getDB. s.getDB. Okay, cool. So, this will get us back a list of results. So I can say, presumably, I can say case result of, and then if it is empty list, I'll say pure nothing. And if it is X followed by anything, I don't care, because there should only be one. This X now should be a tuple containing host and selected topic. So I can say host and selected topic. Structure in there. I'm just going to move the pure outside because I think I can do that. Okay, and now this is going to be just episode. What does it look like? It's got a cast and it's got suggested topics, which is a list topics, and an actual topic, which is the topic itself. Okay. So the cast, what does cast look like? Cast is the host and participants. It's going to be a little bit more complicated later on. So we I'm going to call this make episode or something. Make episode, host, and select topic. Where make episode, that's going to go from, is it maybe text? What would the type of this be? Now the host is required. You can't have an episode without a host. Move from text to maybe text to an episode. So make episode given some host and selected topic. It's going to look plain, shouldn't complain. Episode of cast, host, and no participants yet. And no suggested topics, and then the selected topic. Okay, but this is not a host, this is host of host. And selected topic is going to be, this is maybe text. I need to turn to maybe topic, I guess. So topic over that. This is pretty horrible. I'll make it work, then I'll try and make it better. Okay, seems to type check. Oh, status bar back. Where's my status bar? There we go. One error. Oh yes, of course, because we haven't implemented for file storage yet. So file storage. I'm just going to put a placeholder in for now. Instance. Episode storage, file storage, where load episode is undefined. actually give me an option to import this properly. Okay, I don't have any errors left. So back to main, we need to be able to test this. So we really want this thing. So if you pass in episodes and some commands, we will run that. So we can import this. And now it has the wrong type. Okay. So here we want to say, oops. We want to say episode storage S. We'll need to import that. Okay. And the only thing we want to do is, currently, the only thing we want to do is show. Still get tripped up all the time. Switch between Mac and Linux. No, Mac and Windows, I guess. Mac and not Mac. Okay, so the only thing we need to fix really is this. And this is going to say, given some episode storage of S. Run it under app, and then we don't call storage.load. We call, just have a quick look at cast run topics. That should be easier. So we ask for the storage. Ask for storage, and then we should be able to say load episode S. Okay, and that should give us back. Oh, he's lifting to IO. These things. Oh, okay, the pretty printing. Okay. So this should give us back maybe an episode. So I can say episode comes from running that. I'm just going to float the lift IO out. Okay, so we load it. We will pretty print it if it exists, or we'll say no sub planned, and then we just print that out. Okay, and these will all get upset because I'm not using them anywhere. I might just delete them because I think it's going to take a while to re-implement this. Oh, there's quite a lot of code involved. I'm making a mess of stuff by just commenting out all the code. Show episodes all I want. And this stuff can go, and replace can go. This host can go. This participant can go. Remove cast. Quite a lot to do for episodes. Right. Okay, so now run. Should only say run show episode, and that should load and display the episode in theory. Okay, so errors. These are not in scope. If I do that, it's going to lead to some more errors in the API, I think, which called this directly. Maybe not. It might be okay. Okay, so we go back to main. We should be able to say db episodes and then show, was it? Yeah, db episode show. And in theory, I'll bring up a new thing actually. In theory, that should say no episode planned. That's the idea. See if it builds first. It does not build. Oh, because I'm not using random anymore. Because I'm not picking a cast, but I will be. That's annoying. So we're going to put it back in. Where are we? This is the library. Okay, so in here, we're no longer using random. Moves button. Kind of moves to the bottom. Try building it. Okay, different errors now. And this is from the API. That's what I thought. I didn't know why it didn't happen before, but the API episodes API. Let's have a look at that. And we can what can we do? Type is all wrong for this. So if I delete this for a second, comment the whole thing out, find where that was referenced. So API in general does not have episodes API. So that should be okay, maybe. See if it builds now. It does. Okay, cool. So cabal run showtime, and this should be db episodes show. As unexpected command. Okay. db should be okay, and then episodes. But since we're hitting this bit, why is that? A typo. db episodes show. If I drop the db out, it's undefined, which is what I would expect. Because I haven't done the file storage yet. Oh, I must have typoed something out. Did I typo db? No, I'm confused now. Looks okay. Anyway. Okay, column host does not exist. It's host underscore name. Okay, so we can just go and fix that up in the episodes file. Where did we implement something? Oh, we did that in PSQL. So this thing, load episode, so it's host underscore name. Okay, I'll try it again. Don't know why I cleared the screen given it's going to print everything out. Okay, cool. No episode planned. So if we go back to here and say insert into episodes, we're going to insert, so we're going to say host name and select a topic. We'll only do host name. We'll leave the selected topic blank. And it should be, what hosts do I have? I can ask it, right? I can say db hosts list. I've got Hattie and Hetty, so let's go for Hattie. Okay. So now if I ask it for the episode, I get types incompatible, which is great. Ish. Okay. It says SQL type record and Haskell type is text. So something is not being destructured properly by the looks of it. Okay, so type of this says it's a list of text, maybe text, but that's not what's coming back from the database, seemingly. Okay, so let's have a quick look at query underscore postgresql simple. There we go. So we can find an example. Oh, is it going to? It's going to be only something, isn't it? It's not going to be a list of stuff. It's going to be a list of only a thing. I think specifically that. Maybe not. Maybe it only means, oh, the only is to get around the fact that this is not a tuple. So you get that tuple back. Select that. It seems to be getting back a tuple. So can I say it's not a list? But it must be a list. Because it doesn't know whether or not that row exists. It could be empty or something. Yeah, so they're saying select something and they get back a list of only an int. I don't get back only, that's definitely wrong because this is a tuple. containing text and maybe text. And the error I was getting is that it thinks that host name is a record. Let me go back to main for a second. So make postgresql storage will return this object to me. So I should be able to get this thing and get a connection out of it. So say well REPL and import postgresql, what was it called? Postgresql storage. Okay, say db is equal to, what was the method called? Somewhere? Quite high up maybe. Make postgresql storage. Okay. And then just ask for the type of the connection. What's the type of DB? Oh, it was get DB, it wasn't get con. Get DB. What's it called? Oh, it's called get DB. Weird. Oh, hang on. Let me try it again. So reload. It's because it's under IO. So we'll import that, and we will say run this. Okay. So now we ask for the type of db.getDB. Now we have a connection. Okay, cool. So then can we import database.postgresql.simple? Okay, and then can we say what's the type of query? Okay, so if we said query underbar and db.getDB, and then a query will be something like select name, no, host name from episodes, and the type of this is going to be a list of only is it only text? That's going to be an action, isn't it? I think it's going to be only text. Import data.text. Try it again. Okay. Something like that. Can we say it's that type? What's the type of n? It's only text. I need to call from only to get it out. Okay. So if I say E is equal to select host name and select a topic. From episodes, and that's going to be IO of a tuple containing text and maybe text. Nope. Okay, so what is the type of this? Like, it's not going to infer because it doesn't know. So in their example, an example of querying it. They don't have an example where they get a record back. Extracting results. Like name blah from users. For each of these things, it's going to be a tuple containing name and age. And they're saying text unpack name, which means name is forced to be a string. Age is an int. Oh, sorry, because it's unpack, it has to be text, right? So I'm a bit confused as to why it's not IO list of text and maybe text. So maybe space text. I just get the selected topic. That's going to be IO of only maybe text, I think. Let's type of T, and look at T, and it's nothing. Okay, so that now works fine. We're getting 2 records back, it's not working. So if we say db.get db, and we will select star from, what is this, like people. Let's not go there, let's go for, in fact, actually we do have some where we're selecting multiple fields, because when you select, and we're filtering on is host, we're not selecting is host. Okay, so select name and is host from people, and that's going to be as type IO of list of text and bool, I think. That's what it should come back as. It says that it's not only text and only bool, is it? Nope. So how are you supposed to do it? Because here, when they're querying a couple of fields, is it the brackets? Is that causing me problems? So this is going to be a list of text and bool. Oh. Okay, so it's the brackets in my query. So I wonder what that's actually returning. Right, okay. That was unexpected. Just out of curiosity, what happens? So we say select host name and select a topic. Episodes. You get that, and then we put my brackets in. What do you get back? What does that even mean? Single row with a tuple in it. Very strange. Okay, so anyway, back to here. If I drop out brackets, then we might work a bit better. Let's do this one. Okay. That looks good. So we are getting the host back. Some slight progress. And then we go back to commands. Run show called pretty topics. So we have a topic it printed out. We have a list of topics, suggested topics. Then it prints them out, but if we don't, we could just say no topics rather than printing a blank line. New line. Okay, and then here we could say update episodes, set selected topic, and then this can be learn how to database. Probably needs to be single quotes. I always get that wrong. We'll update all the rows. All one row. Okay. And then if I run this again, there we go. We have a topic. Okay. So, almost out of time. I'm going to spend some time getting this working. So we need to create more tables to join episodes and participants and episodes and suggested topics, and then write a whole load of extra helpers to do all of the work. So like adding a topic, adding an episode, creating an episode, sorry. Changing the host, changing the participant, picking a topic, clearing the topic, all those kinds of things. So the other thing is when you pick a topic, it's supposed to wipe it out from the topics. And when you clear the topic, it's supposed to put it back in the list of topics, all those kinds of things. Okay, so it's going to take me a while, probably a few episodes to work through. But at least I did the very basics working now of being able to run a query and getting some data back. Cool. All right then. Thank you for watching along. Yeah, and hopefully see you next week. Goodbye.